Good afternoon, everyone. It's Joe Gleason again from the Capitol Center for the Arts, and it is Sunday, March 24th. We're here to do another of the weekly walkthroughs of the old Concord Theater, soon to reopen as the Bank of New Hampshire stage, coming up in June of 2019, so only a couple of months away. Let's get started. So I'm standing here on our freshly poured concrete floor. Actually, it's been a few days, safe to walk on. So that's what we're looking at. It is covered for moisture protection. So no more dirt. Yay. For those of you that have been following along, you know that this whole area here where the theater is, the seating system, it has been dirt for the longest time. So we're looking really good all the way down. You can see nothing but nice fresh concrete floor poured. No steps, no ramps, straight out to the street. Come around here to the exit doors on the south wall. Those will take you straight out to street level, the little alleyway between our property and the one to our south. So there's a fan here, so it's a little bit noisy. Sorry about that. But the space I was just standing in right here is where the new stage will be. They've built up back wall support for that. It's not going to be that high. It's about 3 feet high, top of that orange paint mark. Okay, you come back along that side. Behind this column is the backstage area. So there's a hallway there. And then where those pipes or conduits are sticking up out of the ground, those will be in the wall. And about where that bobcat is will be the green room. And moving down this way would be 2 dressing rooms with a restroom, fully equipped with shower right between. And you can see the block wall filled in the back where the old stage door was. And I believe that's loading dock height, which is a little bit higher than ground level, about 3 feet up. Okay, so here we are. Let's take a look up. Brand new roof on this section, and also brand new roof drain. New Hampshire, so of course we do flat roofs. I'm not really quite sure why we do that, but anyway, it's a flat roof, pitches in, goes to the roof drains right about where that bright light is. Main roof drain comes down inside the wall. That'll be buried, covered. And there's a secondary roof drain in case that one gets blocked up, and that goes to a different location. So here we are. Plywood over there, that's the new loading door. Goes out onto stage. Front edge of the stage is about where the white pipe is for the roof drain. So about 15 feet, actually just shy of there. So you can see over here on this side, we will have a small accessibility lift to get folks that are disabled up onto the stage from the main audience, whether that be performers or audience members. I'm going to take a look at the north wall, the area behind the stage here. We will be painting that wall black, but everything in front of the stage, so from about this point forward, is going to be left as is. The beams here, or the columns that are, this one's painted partially white, those columns are just going to be painted black, but the rest of the wall, the brick, whatever's on it is the way it's actually going to look. Okay, and if we look in this direction, the brand new balcony, look at that, front rail for safety, got to have that. The section underneath the balcony, so in about this 4 to 5 feet of space, this is where the main seating for the theater will roll up and store in this space right underneath the front row of the balcony overhang. So that's pretty cool. If I come along this side, this is the south wall. Let me flip around so you can see again. So if you're an audience member coming in, as soon as you clear the front edge of the balcony, you'll be looking at the main floor, or if the seats are extended, you'll go down the aisleway to the very front row and then walk up the center aisle to get to the seating and into the balcony. So this is about a little over a 4-foot hallway here. All the steel will be enclosed, of course. There'll be a double door right here that takes you back out. Kind of doing this in reverse for a change. This whole space is open. There's a storage closet on this side between those two columns. But when you're over here, you'll go back out into the main lobby through a door opening here. No door on it, just an open spot. You can see over on this side, the south side, the new stairwell opening. This will be a double door. They have to reinforce that brick up there. So when they do that, we'll get the door frame in, and that'll be how you get into here. Where the ladder is, though, this opening will take you into the elevator. So the elevator entrance here will take you from this floor to the second floor. And actually, let's just keep walking out here. So this is the side stairwell. This is a brand new addition. This is how we're gaining access to our basement. So that's pretty interesting. All right, sorry. I was just thinking about this big open space in here, and I'm going to have to see what we're doing with that. Okay. Over on this side is the elevator shaft. You can see they've got that staged up. And the opening up top is cut in to the second floor. All right. Big sheet of plastic, but this will be the double door entry into the stair tower. So let's take a walk up. Try to hold it steady as I go. It's a beautiful glassed-in section here, and you can barely make out the Capitol Commons building on the other side of the plastic. But when it's glass, it'll be quite the view. Great. And we turn up another short flight. This is actually fewer steps, I think, than the Capitol Center to get from the lower lobby to the stage, to the theater. All right, and this will be the double door taking us into the second floor. And you can see on this side would be the elevator. Okay, it's looking pretty good up here. This wall's framed in. We'll go out there on the balcony in a few minutes, but let's just take a look along this side. We've got a lot of duct work, the electrical, the sprinkler system, everything's coming together. This is the second floor lounge bar area. There's a storage closet on this side. Other than that, we're pretty open. You can see the outline of the bar will match this ceiling outline. Recessed lighting in there. A couple of very large monitors behind the bar, so you can still see the show while you're in here. And coming down towards Main Street, this section, oh, hey, it's actually kind of cool because the front stairs are finally gone. So no more stairwell down to the first floor. It's just wide open space up here. Construction office, of course, that'll be going away. This side where I am is the small portable stage that we'll put in. So performers will be right about in this area. They're almost 20 feet away from the bar. A nice open spot, drink rail all the way around the perimeter. So plenty of places for audience to hang out. We will also have tables and chairs. Sorry for all the talking, but it's really finally coming together. Temporary heat is still in the building, but there are two very wonderful windows right behind there. Great. And let's make our way down that side, and we'll step out on the balcony. All right, so let's go out on the balcony. Looking at the double door opening that will get us out there from the second floor lounge. There's an observation window on either side. Great place to hang out and still see the show, although it would be quieter there. There is a little step down here for right now because they have not built up the last row of seats for or last riser height for this side. So there will be a row of seats up here. We'll step down. I think it's right where this sheet of plywood is will be the next row, the next row, the next row, and the next row. So there are 5 rows on house left, starting at the front rail, row Q, then R, S, T, and row U. On the other side, the first row of seats starts on this second partial wall, because directly in front of that, at a lower level, so as not to block your sight lines, is the audio and lighting control systems with of course, operators there. So this where I'm at would be the first row on the house right. You can see the sight lines are going to be great, looking down towards the stage, and then directly overhead will all be exposed, but we'll have a nice truss system hung from the ceiling here with all kinds of lighting on it. So it's a great view up here. You guys are going to love it. We can't wait to give tours to the general public. We'll be doing that during market days. If all goes well, cross your fingers. And then we will also be doing public performances, leading off with Ed Balloon on, don't quote me, I think it's June 22nd. It's the Saturday night of market days. I think that's June 22. Okay, I stopped the video there shortly so I could double check my calendar. And yes, Ed Balloon is June 22nd, a Saturday night. So that will be the first show up here, but we will be doing public tours, open houses. The kitchen will be open, the bar. So if you're at market days, you can come in off the street, get a look around, pick out your seats, buy some tickets, and visit the Bank of New Hampshire, which will have their own little branch here as well. All right, let's finish the tour off. This is the new kitchen concession area, and back line here against that wall will be all the cooking equipment, refrigerators and freezers on this side. And of course, if I come around and take a look out at the lobby, right where I am will be a counter, and that's where you'll order and pick up your food. And if we move down into the regular lobby, I'm passing, there's a restroom on my right-hand side. That's the ladies' room. Down this side, you can see it's quite a bit more open at the moment. The box office will be in this location, the countertop row of movable, calling them kiosks, but rolling cabinets. You can see down here, they've closed off the access to the basement, and this plate, bottom plate that's been secured to the floor. This is the wall for the vestibule. So you'll come down into this space. It's 3 doors wide, roughly, and there will be a wall right here coming up from that plate. This will get you a doorway in, so between that plate there and that plate there. This is the door into the micro branch, Bank of New Hampshire's small downtown bank office. This is their space. They'll be operating out of here, and I'm sure we're going to hear some announcements of that soon from them on their planned hours of operation, etc. So this temporary wall will go away, because on the left side of that bottom plate that's going off in that direction, this is our front of the building ticket office to the outside. So right now I'm under the main marquee, and right where that post is the new outside entry point with the doors in between there and the matching steel column on the right. But just directly in front of me here, right in where this opening will be, is the box office window to the street. So you can walk up, be protected by the overhang of the marquee, and purchase tickets right here, and then continue on down, whether it's to the co-op towards the south, or up to Pitchfork Records to the north. Great. Well, thanks for taking the tour with me today, folks, and there's more to come. We'll try to get this posted along with the last 2 weeks that I did take and have not posted yet, so stay tuned. Thanks.